Hey guys, I'm at the airport. Child is tired. Good morning, guys. It's morning on a Saturday, and I'm supposed to go grab breakfast quickly and then head to the airport. I laid over at the Novotel Hotel in Cairo, and I'm gonna give you guys a tour on how the place looks like. I'm trying to use my GoPro, so I hope I'm able to give you a good footage of the place. Yeah, basically I'm in the room vlogging. I love it. The bed is super comfortable, and it's my first time in a very long time, like 5 or 6 months, experiencing the sunrise. So what time is it? Where's my watch? Okay, it's 6:44 here in Cairo, and the sun is just out. He is lovely. Okay, I'm trying to be more feminine. I've been using he a lot, so she is lovely over there. Adjacent my room is the couch. I have your study area and a stroke coffee area. Sorry, I'm a mess now. I got coffee. And then that's the bathroom. I'm not entering. I am sorry. I think I messed the place up a bit, just a bit. But yeah, basically this is how the place looks like. And I'm here just trying to grab some few stuff, get the GoPro, take some few footages, not a lot, and then get my shuttle. And I forgot to show you guys my airport read. It says I am absolutely fine, a manual for imperfect women. I got this book like not too long ago, maybe too long ago. So I just started reading the book on my way from Accra to Cairo. I think I'm on page 40. I really love it. Yeah, I have a story to share with you. You know, this when you watch a movie and then you see the cabin crew announcing if there's a doctor in the aircraft, please let us know, your attention is needed. That literally just happened. I was just crossing someone passed out. They were trying to revive the person was struggling to breathe, and oh my god, they brought oxygen and everything. In my mind I'm like, God, please. The person was like, I think she was a bit old, she was with kids and her husband was so frustrated. But I'm like, God, I was just crossing my fingers for this person, crossing my fingers and telling God, please help this person. And luckily the person was okay. So when we landed, I sneaked. I don't know, now I'm just getting a lot of confidence, and I don't know if it's the age that I'm in. I can just walk and ask someone something without feeling shy like I used to. I walked to the doctor who did it. It's a Ghanaian doctor, and I was like, thank you so much for doing this. She was like, oh, because I don't think we take these things lightly. This can happen to any of us. Pass out, and without any medical assistant, you can just lose your life. So I was like, yeah, movies do play out in real life sometimes, eh? They do. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I was supposed to lay over for 11 hours 55 minutes in Cairo. And then when I got to Cairo, I was like, I don't even know if I'm mentioning the capital of Egypt too. I was like, yeah guys, I'm laying over, can I have my accommodation voucher? These people told me no. Nah, I'm not getting an accommodation voucher. Now I'm like, why am I not getting an accommodation voucher? You know the excuse they gave first? That this is my first time of traveling to the UK, so I can't get an accommodation because I got the visa this year, so I can't get an accommodation. I'm like, what does that mean? Because it's not like it's my first time going to the UK. So I'm like, no, you can't, that is not a good excuse. And so the guy was like, oh, speak to my other colleague. I spoke to this other colleague. I stayed calm. There's a bigger mess before that. The bigger mess happened actually in Ghana. And then this colleague took my passport. Guess what happens? Up until 4 hours, I still didn't have my passport. Apparently my passport was taken to the immigration, and I found out I wasn't just the only person. It was like other 20 or 30 people who were also laying over for a lot of hours. And we waited and waited and waited. From the time I arrived in Cairo up until 2:00 a.m. That's where I got an accommodation. Had to take a taxi from the airport to this accommodation, and when we even got here, we still, oh my god, I don't know what really happened yesterday, but I'm just like, yeah, life has really tested me. And the funny part of it, there's a part A of the story. Should we include it or should we ignore it? Okay, so the part A of the story is that I get to the airport. I've been to the UK before. I'm chill, meaning I do everything myself, obviously, whenever I'm traveling. So I'm kind of used to immigration and stuff. And whenever I'm traveling, I try as much as possible to find more information about the place that I'm going to in terms of immigration and stuff. Even the dressing, I try as much as possible to see whether it's an Islamic country, whether it's a country that would disturb you when you have part of your body showing, like, you know, the adage, when you go to Rome, do what the Romans do. So I try as much as possible and I keep to that, right? And I was like, oh, the sun is not bad. Yeah. I should have done the first vlog here. There's a story coming, and that story, part of it is my problem. I get to the airport and then I try checking in, and then a guy was like, do you have your ticket? I'm like, oh yeah, I do have my ticket. When are you coming back? I'm like, I'm not so sure because I would want to leave the UK to another place, so I'm not too sure when I'm coming back, and I haven't gotten that ticket. He was like, no, you can't fly with us if you don't have a return ticket. You can't fly with us if you don't have a return ticket. And I was asking, how am I going to get a return ticket around us this time that I'm traveling? It's not funny. Anyway, I didn't overreact. I think my body has gone through so much trauma, mood swing, emotion, mental health challenges, that now when things happen, I don't overreact like that. Initially I would, but now I don't. So I was like a bit sure, even though I was like stressed. Like, okay, I'm going to try and see if I can reserve a ticket, and then later I'll pay for it when I arrive at my place, my destination. So I go back to this guy. I'm like, can I reserve a ticket? I was like, no, you can't. You have to confirm. You have to confirm it. And luckily, I was able to get a ticket. I don't even know how. I know I always book my tickets, so it was quite fast because I'm using the app or I'm using a website to book my tickets. And maybe if you guys need information on that later, I can share how I apply for my visas and how I don't use anybody. I literally apply for my visas myself. I literally book hotels if I'm going to places myself. I literally book my flights and everything myself. Everything. I don't rely on any third party. So that was really hard. And yeah, luckily I was able to get it done, but I was so stressed. But the whole point of this is I kind of want to share some of my experiences like this with you, so that, you know, when you're going to a place, I think it's really advisable to go to the website of the airline and see. For instance, like some airlines will allow you to travel one way with a ticket and come back. Some other airlines will not do it. And also maybe do a research on the country itself if it allows that, especially if you are going on if you are going for tourism or you are going for a visit. So yeah, and always demand for your right. This skin here has been tagged with a lot of discrimination and a lot of stuff like that. So I feel, for instance, what happened here in Cairo, I just realized a lot of the stuff that were happening was because of the skin color. Most of us that had to struggle to get things that were easier gotten by the white folks were because of our dark skin. And a lot of people didn't get the opportunity to lodge in a hotel and other stuff because they literally gave up. Go and sit down, then you go and sit down. No, there's nothing I can do. Sometimes I think you really have to push. And it's not always. Sometimes it's hard. Even me, it's frustrating and tiring. Like, you get so tired if you have to always tell people to be doing the right thing. But I just feel sometimes I get the urge to say, no, you like, you can't do that. Even in queues, I will be there and I'll see white folks coming and they will be served, and everybody sitting down. Like, no, I have to go back and ask them. I have to go to inquiries and ask, why did you take our ticket first or our forms first, and yet you haven't served us yet? And your folks are just coming in and you're just giving them access to rooms, giving them whatever they wanted. We are just here stranded. And I'll be like, you know, these people, sometimes some of them are really aggressive. Not like physical aggressive, but verbal. They can be very aggressive. You have to be strong. Feminism. You're not beating anybody up, but you have to be strong and firm with your voice. So yeah, that's the whole point. Hello, can I leave my...
Thank you.
Welcome. Guys, so I'm at the waiting area hoping to board now. You can see I'm stressed. Whenever I travel, I have this eye bags, and it's from stress. Can you see it? Like, it's getting darker and puffy. Yeah, that's what I get. I'm really tired, like very tired, and it's not just my body, my eyes. No, I have this burning sensation in my eyes, like my eye is heavy. And I don't want to wear my lenses now. I want to wear it when I'm reading. If I wear it now from stress, it's going to get bad. So, yeah. Hopefully I get to enjoy this flight. But I did enjoy my flight from Accra to Ghana. It was smooth and I liked it. Okay guys, I know I look a mess, but this is my first shopping here. Today is Saturday actually. Hey, today is Sunday. Yeah, Sunday morning. And say hello to my baby. Mia, raise your hand. Prices of food here. See, this is even one. I got one of these ones. And great, some